Hello.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Hi.
Welcome.
This is Pillow Talk with Panda and Miller.
Hello.
Manda and Pillar.
How do you do?
Welcome. So obviously we said we were gonna do this, and it's just a recording. We're not putting this. We're like live streaming this
Yet.
The first one.
We don't know what we're doing yet.
We don't know when we'll get
flailing
ready to do this live, but that's the goal.
Yep.
Is to eventually do this live. And Miller's now tinkering with the audio because he's a nerd. There we go.
You're way
think he's
quieter than
ready.
me.
I'm too loud,
No. Like, that's me.
and then I'm quiet. Yeah, I'm really
A
quiet.
little bit.
I'm just a quiet person, though. I mean, do you want me to turn myself up? Okay, I turn myself up a little bit.
That's better.
The
Okay.
reason why I have myself so quiet is because of the noise.
Room noise? Yeah, that's fine.
So I turn it down just to kind of like level it out.
Yeah, you need it. Now you can actually sound like decent because you all of your shit's always low.
Yeah.
And it kills me.
Yeah.
And now I'm gonna fix that as soon as you can.
Yeah. Well,
Actually EQ
I
you.
just bought a compressor
Yeah, we
online.
can tell them. Oh
It
god, why?
was $50. It was a crazy deal, so I went ahead and got it, and I'm really excited about it.
Why am I peeking? All right, there we go.
Because you're always peeking. You are
Nuh-uh.
so loud.
Nuh-uh.
Yes, you are. Okay,
Lies.
anyway, so we got a couple of things to talk about today. First thing, I want to go ahead and get this out of the way. I like the idea of this being first thing we do anyway. So I got a couple of submissions from people for Good, Bad, and the Ugly. Basically,
what is good, bad, and the ugly?
Good, Bad, and the Ugly is basically when you guys tell us what's been good, what's been bad, and
what's been ugly?
what's been
Oh, God.
ugly. And
All right, there we go.
so it's kind of a community thing where we talk about what's going on with our community members and how they've been. So I've got a couple of submissions. First one is by Sergeant Cal. He said, still writing the tale of the end of E3 hype. Got a job and I'm running 2 different D&D campaigns and playing in a third. My time for Twitch is woefully low recently, but hopefully as my schedule gets set, things will even out. Had a grandparent pass last week, though she has been fading for a while. So congratulations on new job,
That's good.
Cal, and your family is in our thoughts. And we got a short topic that we will just briefly talk about because we don't want to go too far into it. Relating to E3. Then we also have Chick Drummer 88, which if you guys don't follow her on the Twitch, you should be following Kate. She's a fantastic lady.
She aight.
Her drum streams are the best.
Yeah, I've seen
Better than
better.
the rest. Played 2 shows this weekend. Was a Zeppelin Bonham tribute show to help raise fund supplies for a local teacher to give her students.
Yeah, that's cool.
Got to play Good Times, Bad Times, Tangerine,
Ooh.
and Thank You with some amazing people.
Good
I've
times,
never
bad
played
times.
with before. Last night, Bone Canyon got to play at Sailor Jerry Festival along
Ooh,
with
Sailor
many
Jerry.
other bands. Ooh, Sailor Jerry. I hear he has cool tattoos.
It's good alcohol as well.
I hear
alcohol and tattoos.
Yeah, I hear he's got great alcohol and tattoos. Sailor
Yeah.
Jerry, that dude's everywhere.
He's a party animal.
Yeah, man. Our gig was at a chocolate shop, so it smelled so good, and I finally broke your cymbal. We'll rip the cymbal.
Oh yeah, and there's a picture of the
There
broken
is a
symbol
picture.
here
We'll have to make sure to put it in the YouTube
in the show notes.
video. Yeah, we'll put it in the YouTube video. Any of these things that we're talking about, by the way, is in hashtag Pillow Talk under the Pan Discord.
Oh, and then we got one from Badger from Striped Dog BT. He started streaming again for the first time in 9 months, and Hollow Knight is super amazing. But now his desk is getting more and more dirty, and he's falling behind on chores because of the time sink. Well, chores can wait. It's not
Welcome
important.
to the real world.
Not important. Find time to adulting sucks. But you're happy. Yeah, that's what's important. We got a response. Says something cute. White lion and white tiger just had babies and they're the cutest things on the planet. Oh.
White lion and white tiger. That unfortunately,
oh my God.
those liger babies won't last. True facts. Ligers don't live past like their preteens.
Like
They're preteens, as in like like they're kitty preteens. Like they don't get past puberty really. It's sad though because like they've been trying to make ligers forever.
yeah.
Although a lot of people are really against them
this was a
breeding
cute
those.
story, and you just fucking.
I know, I just ruined it.
Chat all over. You're like,
Chat.
yeah, they're gonna die.
They are so cute. I'll give you that. We'll post that in the.
We did just make that sad. Like, damn. Now,
We'll put that in the notes so that you guys can check that out and look at the pictures. Since it's a podcast.
So yeah, that's all the things we got from people so far.
Well, we also got a little news story. I actually heard this on the radio. Sergeant Cal sent this in. So, Trio was caught with $300,000 of avocado theft. What these guys I heard this on the radio. These guys worked at a grocery store and were stealing avocados and selling them just, for cash. And I gotta say, like, who would buy avocados on the side of the road? No.
Who was calling?
Somebody from Texas. I don't know.
Probably your boyfriend.
No, none of my exes are from Texas.
She's making faces at me right now. I'm loving it.
Maybe one.
It's great. Maybe one.
But I haven't talked to him in years. Many, like more than 10 years.
That's why he's calling you.
Yeah, totally.
Like,
He's totally
it's been
calling me
decades.
right now. So yeah, avocados, man. You ever
$300,000 though? That's a lot of fucking
$300,000. That's
Those
a
things
lot
are
of
like
guac.
50 cents each.
That's a lot of guacamole.
How are they? How like?
That's a lot of California rolls. That's a lot of
According to this link, they're $1. Avocados are $1 each, so that means they stole 300,000 avocados.
It's a lot of avocados. But for how long though? But for how long? How long have they been doing this? For months. It says just for months.
Just months?
For months.
How
Yeah.
many? Oh, I guess it could be a lot of months.
A lot of months.
Still, that's a lot of avocados.
I wonder if he upsold it in like for $2. He's like, yeah, you'll give me the $2. Give me $2. Just give me
Or undersold them because they're stolen.
Yeah, they could.
That's why black market stuff's so cheap, because they're still making a profit because they stole them.
It's true.
When you see people on the side of the road selling them, that's where they got them.
Do you know how many hamburgers with avocado I can make with 300,000? Avocado.
Like at least 400,000.
At least.
Yeah, it's a lot.
And
it's a lot of hamburgers.
I would not be able to eat half of one of those.
Just one.
Another story that Sergeant Cal posted. It's a little bit more political, but I thought it's an interesting one. I kind of want to read it. Our mayor took down a picture of of the president and vice president in the town hall, replaced it with a photo of Chief Washaki. Chief Washaki?
Washaki.
Well-known Native American leader. I think that's cool. And it's weird at the same time. So, like, here's my questions, though, is that in town hall, do they normally have the picture of the president and the vice president? I don't know. I don't go to town halls. I don't know if that's a thing.
I don't go to towns.
I don't. I just don't go to town
I
halls.
actively avoid them.
I've never been to one. I don't. And if I had been to one, I don't remember looking that hard for pictures of or looking to see who was hanging in the town hall. So I don't know.
Wow, that phrasing. Who's hanging in the town hall?
Yeah, who's hanging out in town hall? I don't know.
They don't
Who is
hang
it?
people anymore.
Wow, that's
They
awful.
stopped doing that
You just
years
turned it
ago.
into something extremely morbid. That was your brain, not mine. Excuse me.
I don't know who's hanging there. Probably a petty thief or something.
You know, the only reason you're thinking about that is because we just saw Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah.
That's the only reason that's on your brain.
Spoiler alert, dude. hang people in this movie too.
Oh my god. It's like they've hung somebody in every movie.
Right?
Every single Pirates movie.
Someone's been hung.
Someone has, yeah.
I'm leaving that in. I'm not editing that out.
Great.
Just now I'm definitely editing it out. If I remember.
Yeah, you won't remember. You'll clear out the noise
Put
and
in
you'll
the
be like,
notes.
that's good. What do you want me to put in notes?
We're professional around here. I'm gonna edit all of this out probably. Probably not. I don't know. We'll see.
Doubt it. Anyway, so
Okay, now it's definitely saying it because the notes that she just wrote down for this was 13 minutes slurp.
it's staying in.
So this is like a meta podcast. It's a podcast about making a podcast. Apparently.
It's a podcast about podcasts. We're gonna get better at this. This is the first one.
No, we're
obviously.
not. We're not gonna get any better at this. This is gonna
we're
be
working on
awful forever.
So how about your good and bad and the ugly? What's your good, bad, and the
Oh,
ugly?
where do we start? Let's start with the ugly. I got accused of quote unquote hit and run yesterday at work. Even though, like, they listed it as a hit and run because I didn't do it. The car next to me had a big streak in their car, like somebody hit them, even though I was like 2 feet to the left in the parking spot. Wish me luck on that one. Hopefully I don't have to pay for some asshole's thing, because I definitely didn't hit the car next to me.
But because you drive a big truck, like,
I
everybody
drive
just
a big
assumes
truck.
that you're an idiot.
I drive a big truck, and my mom scratched the truck. We've hit stuff before, like it's a big truck, it happens, whatever. But
It's a huge
there's
truck.
scratches on the truck now, conveniently where like they kind of lined up with where the car next to me got hit. Like I swear to God, it wasn't me. Like if it was, I would own up to be like, yeah, I hit a car today. I don't think I hit this car. But the scratches on my truck line up to where the car got hit, so I'm nervous that they're gonna come back and be like, yeah, you have to pay for the damages, which sucks for me right now.
But
I don't have the money
they
to pay
also
for someone
admitted that
else's.
they'd been there for 2 days.
Yeah, they've
and
been parked in that spot for 2 days.
Yeah, so I doubt that
And I only have
they
been parked next to them for a couple hours.
have enough to pin you on that, because that's
I don't
just
know.
silly.
Yeah, like I said, that's the ugly from my story.
But the good.
The good, it's other than that, I've like the week has been really great. We've got a lot of stuff done in the house. A lot of shopping stuff done. You're getting a compressor, which I'm really excited to hook up for you because I'm so sick of hearing your line noise
I know. Noise is
and
really
room
bad.
noise.
Yeah, I'm really sick of hearing it myself, actually.
Once you get
I know,
that noise
I
beat in, you're gonna be
know.
like,
I know it.
the
And then
silence hurts.
when the foam is finished,
Apparently, yeah, we're starting to hang up RLX foam and records and stuff. Finishing up the studio, it's almost done. We tried to hang some up, and it's kind of like I wish I should take a picture of this and put it in. It's like falling off because we
it's
tried to
falling
hang it
off,
up
it's
with Velcro.
crooked. Like, it's just
We
all
just threw
kinds
up.
of
We threw up a
problems.
quick test run just to see if it would fit, and I left it up, and it's just falling down now, and it looks ridiculous.
So, my good, bad, and the ugly. I'm gonna start with the ugly as well. So my week, or my last month or so, has been really rough for me because I came from a very good job. Came from where I was doing really big shows, doing a lot of hard work, to now I'm in a job where it's pretty slow. While we are very busy, it is kind of like where if you went from an AP class to a normal class.
Yeah,
You're busy, but you enjoy the homework. You enjoy, well, at least I did. I'm a nerd. I enjoy
no
all
one
my
enjoys.
homework.
No one enjoys homework.
I enjoyed
No.
homework. I enjoyed reading. I enjoyed reading AP
yeah.
like English because they made you read books that were enjoyable.
Okay, that's different than
Versus-
homework. First of all,
Versus normal, it is homework. Reading books is homework. It's still homework.
Okay, that's different than like worksheets, though. I thought you meant you're like, I like to do like.
I like doing worksheets.
Oh fuck you, get away.
I do, sorry.
Gross.
I really enjoyed my geometry and physics homework. Anyway, but But then, like, you go back to the normal classes where it's just piddly work and it's just like, well, we did this in class, but just fill it out and turn it in for credit. And it's like, fuck, man, I'm not even thinking anymore. It's not challenging. It's not fun. It's not. So that's kind of where I'm at right now with work, is that I don't feel challenged. I don't feel like.
Well, it's funny that you say that because you work at a way bigger like hotel than mine.
Yeah, I work at a huge hotel, and it's actually starting to really get to me because I'm used to doing huge shows, and my hotel is one of the biggest hotels in the region, the highest grossing hotel in the region, and yet I'm still bored.
It's tiny, yeah. And I'm also feeling, and I just started working like this type of job. This is the first time I've ever done it professionally. Like,
yeah.
Obviously, those that know me know I've always done AV like for a long time, but I finally got a job in AV, and mine's even slower than yours. Like, I'm setting up projectors.
Yeah.
I set up like 3 projectors a day, and then I sit in a room and watch Twitch. Like,
yep.
I'm with you. I want to do
and this
shows.
week is just as boring. I mean, this week is going to be just as boring because
it's the slow season right now. Yeah,
there's nothing going on, and plus we actually have a huge show going on, but another AV company is doing it, so we're just babysitting. So that's kind of my ugly, and so
I guess mine too.
And I guess I don't really have a bad.
It's the bad and the ugly are kind of
they're kind of the same thing, but like. I don't know.
Yeah, so I'm gonna add that to mine as well. Just the fact that it's like we both know that even though I'm fine with it because I'm just quote unquote starting in the industry.
You have to start somewhere.
Yeah, and it's still enjoyable because it's so easy, but I'm with you. I want to do a show, I want to do something challenging instead of like, oh, set this projector here and then tune it and then okay. And then I sit in an office for 5 hours watching
For
Twitch.
me it's kind of amplified because I
came from
there.
That. Yeah, it's even worse.
There. I was living the dream. I was doing what I wanted to do, and now I've stepped back because I wanted to move out here, and I thought that it was going to be kind of a similar situation. Well, so far it's not. I mean, they're telling me that it's going to get better, but it
is really slow right now.
I've had slow.
I have like 2 days off a week just because of how slow it is right now.
And yeah, I'm not used to having this much downtime.
It's a lot of downtime. And here's another just example of how slow it is right now. They have these things that at our company they call it iLearn, and it's like you're supposed to do it. It's like off site. You're supposed to do it. It's like homework basically.
You don't do it off site. You could do it at work.
Well, you can, but normally you're not supposed to have that much free time. The point I'm getting to is that I finished three phases of it in 2 weeks because there's been so much downtime at work.
I don't know. My boss has always told me if you have downtime at work, do an iLearn, because they would rather you get paid to do it than to do it at home.
But it's like the point that I'm trying to make is that they give you. So here's the thing: when they assign these, the due date for these is December. I've finished them in 2 weeks because we've had so much free time at work. 3 of them. Yeah. It's just crazy. Hopefully it picks up soon.
It will.
Right now it's
July. July is slow. July is very, very slow. August picks up.
Mm-hmm.
And then October, November, December, those are the really busy date. Well, December's not busy.
December's not, yeah.
December starts to slow down.
January's
but
dead.
It's still very busy compared to the summer.
Yeah.
January picks up again a little bit, but not by much. And then February, it's nuts. February to May isn't just insane. Like, don't expect to see anybody.
Yeah.
But I'm excited. I'm ready for that.
At this point, yeah, me too. Well, so here's just another example.
I haven't even gotten to my good part yet.
I thought you did.
No, I haven't.
Oh, go ahead. I'm just ranting.
What point were you going to make?
No, I was just because the example of how slow it is right now at work is that I just started 2 weeks ago and I'm already running the hotel basically. Not running it, but I'm the only one working there.
Yeah. Well, they know that. Maybe not.
Yeah, why would they know that?
I don't know. You tell me so many times.
Yeah.
I'm just so used
I'm amazed that it's slow enough to the point where the new guy that's still doing training stuff is alone running it. Which are good.
So
you've been such a fucking downer lately.
My good is definitely getting the house to a place where it feels much more livable.
Everything's pretty much unpacked. And
Yeah. I'm so excited to have.
as we speak, more of the RLX foam just fell off of the wall.
Literally just fell.
You just look over. Just,
Oh man. Anyway, no, my good is definitely getting this house to a much more livable state, and in going on that Ferris wheel. I know that was such a weird day that wasn't really supposed to be a date night, but it turned into one.
it was, yeah.
and it was just so nice to get out.
Well, it wasn't. It kind of was. We were like, oh, let's just go
little town.
downtown, and then
Yeah.
it ended up being really, really nice.
We went. Well, Cody had a gift card for this really expensive steakhouse.
It was very good.
But it was so good. And then, so we ate there, and then we just went and walked down towards the
We
pier,
went to the pier.
walked around a little bit, went to the Ferris wheel, rode the Ferris wheel, and that was fun. A lot of people, like, after I told them that, they were like, I would never go on that Ferris wheel. It's so rickety and scary. And I'm
It's
like,
not, though.
it's actually not that bad compared to most Ferris wheels I've been on.
Yeah.
That one was actually much more solid.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad at all. And, like, you were afraid of heights and stuff, and even then you were, like, you were pretty okay with it.
I was okay. Like, I just don't like it when it moves. When the Ferris wheel's moving, I'm not enjoying it. But, I mean, I got over it pretty quickly. So, that was really fun. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed having a night out with you and going downtown and, like, seeing the part of the city that, we
That's
moved.
why we moved here.
Yeah, why we moved here. Now, well, I guess
Keep going. I have another good to add. I just remembered.
I was going to say,
but-
the only thing is we're still trying to get to see friends while we're up here.
Which is what I was going to be
Now
my
that we're
next
up
good
here.
is that this weekend I'm actually going with
Yeah, you are.
you have to work because
There's a show going on
Yeah, the
Sunday.
show,
I can't
but-
go.
I'm going with Amanda Vixter Griffin on Twitch. We're going hiking on Sunday, and I'm really excited about that because I finally get to hang out with friends.
I really want to hang out with friends. So, hey, Seattle friends.
Yeah, Seattle
if you're
friends, hit us
listening
up. We're
to this
lonely.
podcast. I really am lonely.
We're
and
sick of each other.
Come force me out, please.
Make us do things with you.
Please and thank you. July 8th is the next meetup, by the way.
Oh, nice. We'll have to go.
That's good to know. Seattle meetup. Cool. I'll have to join that. Anyway. What's on their list for things to talk about?
Well, we were going to talk about very briefly the E3 incident
Oh, yeah.
on the Twitter.
Okay, so here's a little background story in case you didn't know or haven't seen it.
In
or
case
don't
you've been
have
under
Twitter.
a rock.
If you live under a rock or in a cave, if you just emerged out of
Cryo sleep.
cryo slip, there was a girl at E3, and I don't remember her name because I'm a terrible person, but I don't care. We don't have to throw her name out. She
Her name doesn't need to be thrown out anyway. That's fine.
she disappeared at E3 one night. She was drinking at the Twitch party, disappeared, did not tell her friends or anybody where she was going. Supposedly, she may have told somebody that she was going to a party. And eventually, as we have learned, she ended up going gambling at a casino and then lost track of time, like for a whole day. Like not even just one night. Like she spent the entire day at a casino. I don't think she
Like you do.
slept ever that whole night. I'm sorry, I can't do that. I cannot go drinking and then not sleep and just continuously gamble. I can't do that. Like
Yeah.
I would have to go to sleep at some point. I would pass out.
Right.
So I'm surprised she didn't pass out somewhere. So somebody put out Twitter, just a tweet saying, "Hey, can you help us
See if they
find
know
this
where she's
person?
at, yeah.
I don't know where she is. She hasn't contacted anybody. We're worried about her. Yada yada." It blew up
Big
on
time.
Twitter. And I mean, everybody was retweeting it. Even like major companies were retweeting it. Like it
Twitch
was a
staff
big
was
deal.
trying to help, and yeah.
Well, then she finds out that people are looking for her and she has a panic attack. And she says that, I just wanted to go off the grid. I didn't want, my phone was dying, blah, 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 da, da, da. And first of all, I totally understand wanting to go off the grid. Mm-hmm. I totally understand, and I feel like I should do it more often, of where you just put your phone away and you just walk away from it. Like, even when we do finally go hiking, I would love to just leave the phones in the car and just go hiking. Although my paranoia says we shouldn't do that, because then we can't call somebody if something